Rabindranath Tagore's story, Kabuliwala, begins with the narrator describing his talkative 5-year-old daughter, Minnie. She never stops chatting, which sometimes annoys her mother but delights her father. He finds it strange when Minnie is quiet and enjoys answering her endless questions. One morning, while the narrator is working on a novel, Minnie sees a Kabuliwala, a traveling Afghan merchant named Rahmat, from her window. She calls out to him but runs away when he comes closer, thinking his large bag might be full of children. A few days later, the narrator finds Minnie happily sitting with Rahmat, holding a pile of raisins and nuts he gave her. The narrator asks Rahmat not to give her more treats and hands him some money instead. Later, Minnie's mother gets upset when she sees Minnie with money, but Minnie says Rahmat gave it to her. The narrator calms her mother down and takes Minnie outside, where she continues chatting with Rahmat. They share jokes and Rahmat teases Minnie by saying, "Don't go to your in-laws' house," referring to marriage, which confuses Minnie since her parents never talked about marriage with her. As autumn comes, the narrator enjoys listening to Rahmat's stories about his life in Afghanistan, though Minnie's mother is worried about Rahmat spending so much time with their daughter. She fears that Minnie might be in danger, but the narrator reassures her. Rahmat prepares to return to Afghanistan, collecting money from his customers before he leaves. Despite being busy, he always visits Minnie in the evening. One morning, the narrator sees Rahmat being led away by the police, covered in blood. Rahmat explains that a customer refused to pay him, and during a fight, he stabbed the man. He is arrested and sent to jail. Minnie soon forgets about Rahmat and makes new friends, leaving behind the special bond they shared. Years later, the narrator is busy preparing for Minnie's wedding. While he is alone in his study, Rahmat unexpectedly shows up. Recently released from jail, he asks to see Minnie. The narrator, uneasy because of Rahmat's past crime, initially refuses but softens when Rahmat explains that he brought nuts and raisins for Minnie as a reminder of their friendship. Rahmat also shares a crumbled piece of paper with his daughter Parvati's handprint, which he carries everywhere. This moves the narrator, who realizes that Rahmat is a father like himself. The narrator calls Minnie downstairs. Dressed as a bride, Minnie acts shy and reserved, unlike her cheerful younger self. Rahmat tries to joke with her as he used to, but she blushes and looks away. This moment saddens both Rahmat and the narrator as they realize time has changed Minnie and likely Rahmat's own daughter too. As Rahmat reflects on his daughter, the narrator gives him money to help him return to Afghanistan. Though it means the wedding celebration is less extravagant, the narrator feels happy knowing he has helped Rahmat reunite with his daughter. He believes the wedding is illuminated by a deeper sense of kindness and humanity.